Between a male and a female, that's a man or a woman, who cheats more?
Wow. It's a female.
And why do you say females?
Because they can't stay one place.
They cannot stay one place. All right. The second question is DNA test necessary?
It's very, very necessary.
And why do you think it's necessary?
Because of this cheating we just talked about.
Oh, just because of this cheating I just talked about.
Yes,
So it's important.
Yes.
All right. Between a male and a female, who cheats most?
I think the male cheats most.
And why do you say the male cheats most?
Because most of them are unfaithful. Like sometimes they just for no reason self they just cheat. As in, it's just in their nature to cheat.
Okay. So all right, the second question for today is DNA test a necessity in marriages today?
DNA, yes.
Okay, it's very important. All right. Why do you say it's important?
Because sometimes, before some people marry, sometimes maybe somebody was dating somebody before the marriage happened. So
Yes.
it's very important for you do DNA before any other thing, before you marry. Because it's possible somebody might carry pregnancy into the marriage. You
Okay.
understand? So that's why it's very important.
All right, thank you. All right, good day, sir. So the question for today is between a male and a female, who cheats more?
Well, the issue before us here is sexual intercourse. Sexual intercourse takes place between two persons. I don't see how a man can cheat more than a woman, and I can't see how a man can cheat more than a man, because it takes two to tango. But coming from a point that who initiates it, most often than not, you discover that it's men that initiate the move. Then at the end of the day, coming from that point, it's men that cheat more than women.
All right, thank you. So the second question is, you feel that DNA test is important in a marriage?
Well, in this modern world, DNA is a necessity as it is now, because we can hardly rely on ordinary days in big bed. Then at the end of the day, when you are 30, 40 years, 50, 60 years, you discover that your practical child, somebody is considered to be your biological father, is no longer your son, and is currently happening. So as it is, it's basically a necessity. Even right now, I'm planning to do a DNA with all my children. I know my wife will be surprised that I'm saying that. It's a reality. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
I trust her so much. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Between a male and a female, who cheats most?
Yeah, I don't know. It depends. It depends.
It depends.
Yes.
Depends on what exactly, ma?
Well, some people cheat for different reasons. It can be the male can cheat for a different reason. The female too can cheat for different reasons. So I really can't say.
All right. So the second question is DNA test a necessity in today's marriages?
Test as in.
Yes, like to go for a DNA test to determine if this is the father of a child.
Okay. Yes, and like you said, DNA test we determine if the father is the father, because there are so many stories now in social media that you see that after 5 years, so I discovered that if I'm not the father to my children and all of that. So there are different tests and all of that.
All right, thank you. Between a male and a female, who cheats most?
Female.
And why do you say female?
Female cheat most because they are exposed to men. They easily get attracted to men. A married lady can be working, another person can easily get attracted to her because of her dressing or her dress and stuff like that. So male and female cheat most.
All right. So the second question is DNA test necessary in marriages today?
It's really necessary because of the kind of things we are hearing these days. On the social media you see, they'll tell you someone is married with 3 kids, 2 are not his own, 1 is his own, all those kind of confusion. So in order for you to be sure, and it also takes God's grace, even in terms of the DNA, you can go and do DNA, and in the process there can be 1 or 2 misconceptions and stuff like that, as well. But it's necessary, it's good.
All right, thank you very much. Question for today is, between a man and a woman, who cheats the most?
Men.
Men. So why do you say men cheat the most?
because they have this mentality that men are polygamous in nature. They have this entitlement mentality, so that's why.
Okay, so that's why. All right. So the second question is DNA test important in today's marriages?
I feel like at the rate at which things are going, I feel like in some marriages yes, but in some no.
So that Gatlano boss. All right. Thank you very much. Between a man and woman, who cheats the most?
Actually, the thing is that nowadays, with the Gen Z, right? We both cheat, understand? I won't like that was a great part, understand? But I think the ladies know how to cover up their own, understand? But was when men cheat, definitely the lady will find out that my guy is cheating, and she'll be pissed off like, wow, you're really cheating on me. Whereas he's also doing it, but you're not knowing. So they know how to hide their stuff.
All right. So the second question is DNA test necessary in marriages today to determine who is the father of a child?
Uh, as a woman, they say DNA test used to prove who is the really father of of the son or daughter. Or
Yes.
But I can only say the woman knows the father because once she conceives, she knows yes, something is in, and she knows who did it. So all those DNA tests, I can only say DNA is just something digital because of the technology. Understand? But the woman itself know who the real father is. So I will not even support wasting money for going for DNA.
All right. Thank you. Between a male and a female, who cheats the most?
Actually, a male cheats most because a male believe that is the right thing for him as the head of the house, as a man. So a man have any very right to go anywhere and do whatever he likes.
All right. So the second question is DNA test important in today's marriages?
Yes, very very important because we have so many bastard outside there. Let me put it like that because we have so many child unlegit unlegitimate child outside there today. Most especially firstborn. When you say firstborn, they normally come out from ex-boyfriend before the mother was given to a particular marriage. So they still need to fall in love for the former relationship. So we have so many illegitimate child outside there. So it's very very important.
All right. Thank you, sir. Between a man and a woman, who cheats the most?
How I want to take know that one?
Well, if a woman, I suppose no.
Anyone can cheat, though. Whether man or being a woman, anyone can cheat.
All right. All right. So the second question is DNA test important in today's marriages?
It's very, very important because this time around we don't trust our gender. These genders are very wonderful. In fact, I don't even know what to compare them to. So it's very important. So especially when you don't trust your spouse, you have to do the DNA test.
Between a man and a woman, who cheats the most?
Oh, good day. I think it's the women.
Ah, the women. All right. Why do you say it's women, ma?
Because we women we have more secret to keep. As in, we have the kind of, how will I put it? We have this kind of lifestyle that if we want to keep things, in fact, we can keep and nobody will know.
Mm.
So even when we are cheating, the opposite or your partner might not know because you'll be able to just as in adjust your way for the other person not to know and you understand. So left for me, I won't say I'm a saint, but when I was single, I really did not double date. But when I wanted to try it, nobody knew about it. Nobody. You can't even find out.
All right. So the second question for today is DNA test necessary in a marriage?
Very necessary.
Okay. Why, ma?
Very necessary because most women, in fact, I can say 80% of, let me use Abuja women, most of them, their first child are not the husband's one. Because they might want to do our last meeting before marriage. Some people even meet a night before the wedding.
Wow.
And most times, if the lady takes in, she might not know. And entering the husband's house, if anything happen, and she will be like, "Oh God, don't get belly." Meanwhile, it was your last. Don't understand. You
Yes, I
understand?
get.
So most people, in fact, girls, they use it as a culture now that before the marriage, let me meet with my ex before going into the
True.
marriage, so that it will not be that maybe I left him or not. So I think ladies cheat most.
Hmm.
In fact, some are even cheating even while in their husband's house.
Thank you, ma.